Yeah. What? Welcome everybody once again to the Day Drinking with King Martini afternoon podcast. You guys are unbelievably supportive of the podcast, and so I wanted to say 100% thank you. Shout out to everybody. This is going to be a different podcast today. This is going to be, well, first off, I got a little bit more dirt about like the whole stomping grounds Jew leaving stuff, and it's common knowledge that Jew Dog, Flea, they both have like they both read like the DMs over there and stuff. It's like, I mean, I guess it's just like a rite of passage to be like an admin of the stomping grounds, coffee grounds. And a little bird told me that the reason why Jew left was because I guess Flea and him had some sort of like little like tiff or something, and she took away his privilege to read DMs. Which, if you think about it, it's kind of weird. But you know, hey, the people over there are kind of weird. But that's besides the point. We're gonna have like a different like sort of podcast today. I have a question for everybody. I'd love it if you chimed in, maybe wrote a little comment, maybe wrote like your opinion in the thread I'm going to put over at Flame Truth. Who is the loneliest woman in Flametown? Now, you have Oak, you have Flea, you have Casca, Benzo, I guess he counts too. Who would the loneliest woman be? Now, if you think about it, Oak. Let's take Oak, okay? Oak's been in prison. She probably has a face tattoo. She looks like the Latina version of Roseanne Barr. If you like look at that damn grotesque picture that's been put out there for everybody to see. I mean, that's horrible. And she probably likes the comfort of women because, you know, she's been in prison and she knows, you know, heavy scissor action. And the one like telltale thing about Oak is she's on these forums for any type of attention. It doesn't matter if it's good attention, it doesn't matter if it's bad attention. She needs social interaction in her life. My biggest question, though, is like, for such a hardened criminal, how come she's so fat? It's like, don't you lift weights in prison? I don't know. I've never been in prison. I've never been in trouble with the law. So, like, she had to work in commissary. She had to have been, like, you know, people had to have been putting money on her books and stuff. Maybe it was Flea's husband putting money on her books, you know? Maybe he likes the heavier set woman. And then, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Personally, that's not my type. I like thick women. I like skinny women. Which is another thing. It's like, how come like the Latina woman? And I'm just opinionating. I'm not like generalizing, and I'm not like freaking stigmatizing, and I'm not fucking labeling anything or anything. But my ex-wife, when she's Latina, and when I was dating her, she was very petite, like a size 0 or whatever, and you know, nowadays it's like she's extremely, I don't want to say obese. She's not like pork fat or flea fat, but like she's big. I wouldn't say thick. She's a little bit bigger than thick. THICC, you know. She's a little bit bigger than that. But, you know, age caught up with them, and it's like, you know, it's fine if age catches up with you and stuff. I don't, you know, looking at that picture of Pork, I wouldn't say that age caught up with her. I think she caught like the fucking buffet fucking bus and stuff. She's a rather large woman, needs attention, and it doesn't matter any type of attention. And that's a horrible way to live, but you know what? That's the life you lead for yourself. You've been in prison and stuff. It's like a lot of people don't want to like be around you and stuff. So I mean, you got that going for you. If you're introverted, I mean, hey, if you're introverted, I think you'd be okay in prison because you don't really talk to anybody. But I don't know. And that picture, it really looks like like a dating app picture and stuff, and it should be memed like really 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 bad, but that's like insult to injury. And but anyways, you have Pork. Now you have Flea. Now Flea's obviously like a lonely person. She tries to like link up with like everybody in fucking Flametown and stuff, and oh god, hold on, I gotta no block. Okay, so anyways, back to where were we? Okay, now you have Flea. First off, she has like that vagina, like that Videodrome vagina on her chest, which is disgusting. She might have had like an open heart surgery or something, clean out them arteries a little bit here and there. Scrape off all that fucking shit that's fucking forming on them. And that's okay, I guess. But like, you also have to, I mean, just go with her history. I mean, she's tried to hook up with like pretty much basically everybody in Flametown. And that's a lonely soul. Now her husband, I guess, enjoys the prostitute and spends the money on drugs or whatever and stuff like that. I mean, he enjoys the prostitute. Now that's a lonely soul there. You gotta understand that this is a wife of a man who's been in and out of prison, who enjoys spending his money on prostitutes instead of his family, and That's a hard thing to do, so you can't really blame Flea for looking for love somewhere else. And I mean, how many people has she like tried to hook up with in Flametown? She's like the Flametown Ratchet, if you will. And that's like a hard pill to swallow. She makes her own website because like she's pretty much been like a laughing stock. Now see, this is the thing that like a lot of people don't seem to understand. Is like Flea made her own website because she's been pretty much laughed off of every other forum that she's been on. And being like a member of her forum, and I figured this out like maybe a month after I had a panel and stuff. Being like a member of her forum, it means that you were probably like a laughingstock on a forum also yourself, and you feel camaraderie and a closeness with someone such as Flea, who's a lonely person, who has a husband who enjoys prostitution. Maybe there's some heavy scissor action. Maybe there's some heavy, and emphasis on the word heavy. Maybe there's some heavy scissor action going on between Pork and Flea. No. I don't know. I do know they both live in California. Maybe they're sisters. Maybe they're related or something. I don't know. And then you have Casca. And I mean, the greatest story about fucking Casca is like, she was too busy clicking refresh on her fucking computer that she didn't even fucking like realize that there was someone in her house stealing her underwear. And that is a lonely person. That's it. I mean, you can't fucking beat that. I mean, this shit it writes itself. I mean, how would you like to be like, Is something on the internet more important than someone in your house stealing your underpants? Excuse me, that's horrible. But this is the fucking life that they fucking lead. Now see, me, I have a girlfriend. I have a side girl. Beautiful family. Own a home. I enjoy the fruits of the labor that I have put into like every job that I have. Working on it, I got a 3-week vacation right now. I'm enjoying the good life, you know. Well, not today because it's raining, but you know, go outside, crack open a bottle of wine, and just sit on the porch and just, you know, I earned this, you know, and I'm gonna have a fucking pool put in. If I want people over, they'll come over. You know, that's the kind of life that I have. It's like, so, any feedback over this would be like positive. It's like, I don't know what it's like to be lonely. And if any of these girls, and I use that term loosely, Snorlaxes, no, girls. If any of these girls would like to chime in and give some feedback, what it's like to be lonely. It's like, I don't know what it's like to like, have like, you know, a wife who enjoys prostitutes or has to go on dating sites and stuff. You know, I did go on a fucking dating site once because it's like all of my friends are like on a fucking dating site, so I went on it and shit. And it's just like a bunch of fucking trash. You know how like remember when like Fat Danny was like on the adult friend finder? Someone found Fat Danny's adult friend finder. And he put in there that he put underneath his thing that he didn't want to pay for it to contact him through this email. Dude, you big spender. You're gonna find a bunch of women like that. I'm sorry, bro. That's fucking horrible. But this is I never used it. It's like I made a profile and you know, all these people supposedly look at your fucking shit, and the people that look at your shit, I think, have like sponsored through some like Walmart or something. So I never like I never got into it. I never really saw like the benefits of like using a fucking dating app. You don't want to find some fucking scumbag and shit. But you know, if you people like these fat girls, if you have to use a fucking dating app and shit, it's like honestly, I'd fucking swipe fucking to the fucking get the fuck away from me swipe. So I don't fucking know. And the one thing that like I'm going to like introduce this year, okay? Maybe in a little bit, I'm gonna do a live podcast. It's going to be the Lonely Fat Girl Telethon, the Flametown Lonely Fat Girl Telethon. And the good thing is we're gonna raise some fucking money and hopefully raise the spirits of these fat girls, and we're gonna try to like, you know, I was thinking maybe we can like buy them like really big fucking heavy duty dildos or something, but it's like no, maybe we'll just like buy them like a like American Gigolo. We'll get someone to take them out on a fucking date, like an attractive man. And see, these people are on the West Coast. I have no need to go over there because I am an attractive man. Nor would I want to go over there. But let these fat girls have like, you know, a date with like a real man, with a real man's job. But like, have like a date, and we're gonna use this telethon to get them like, you know, good dates with like good men. And yes, it's only a date, but you know what, you don't know if a spark's gonna fly. You don't know if like a good looking man who works out. You know, I work out. I try to work out maybe 3 or 4 times a week, you know, and I keep in shape. I can bench press like maybe about 375 right now, but you know what, that's besides the point. You know, someone that takes care of themselves. Maybe someone that can like put these fat girls in like, you know, a mood, or like, you know, maybe you should lose some fucking weight, because it's like the only thing that's like fucking that's gonna hurt these women besides their own lives is diabetes. And for anybody that's like at Flea's website, it's like, I mean, that's a big concern, because you know diabetes is gonna fucking attack them. And diabetes is like the overweight person's parasite. I mean, it's gonna fucking attack. You know, get them fucking scales on their fucking feet and shit, and they'll be cutting them off, and then they'll have like fucking stumps, and they'll be like fucking pirates. And do you really want to like be a fucking at a a farm run by a pirate. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, Captain Jack Sparrow, but I mean, he's like a cool pirate. But I mean, Flea isn't Captain Jack. And I was thinking of like doing like a GoFundMe for the lonely women of Flametown, but I think a real time live one, and I was thinking about getting some guests and stuff. You know, maybe Cunt can like make a song or something, make like an MP3 a song. It'll be good. Maybe I can get Pickles to fucking make like a picture or two or something. And you know, this is all for them. And I think this is a great idea. We're gonna host this. I'm thinking maybe Saturday we're gonna do the Lonely Fat Girl Telethon. The Flametown Lonely Fat Girl Telethon. It's going to be a live podcast. I'm going to stream it live. And we're going to stream it live at Flame Truth. And there's nothing wrong with it, okay? You know what? I'll do it like 24 hours, and I'm just going to let you know I'm going to have a fucking suit and tie on, okay? I'm going to be just like Jerry Lewis, okay? I'm going to try to get like a whole bunch of like the people that I know on the internet. I know a lot of content creators. Maybe we can like have them make like some videos or something to support like the fat girls. And I just want them to know that I'm here at Flame Truth and I support you. I support you when you get that extra helping of chili. I support you when you get that extra slice of cake. Okay? I support you. I know that like a lot of fat girls, they find comfort in food, and who am I not to be comforting? I'm like a blanket, a poofer blanket for the fat girls and for the lonely of Flametown. Maybe I'll pop out another podcast later on tonight. Who knows? That's probably going to be it for today, for now at least. The biggest news is yes, we're going to have the Lonely Fat Girl Telethon. And it's going to be live. I'm going to stream it live on the podcast. If you'd like to call in and stuff, I'll put a phone number out there for you. It's going to be fun. Donations, all donations are going to go through PayPal, and they're going to go directly to... Oh, God. I just ate. I have like 3 weekends. I have 3-week paid vacation. So I helped myself. I made me some fucking hamburgers on the grill. Oh my God, they were so good. Got that black Angus beef. It's delicious. It's so good. And then the way that I actually grill it and stuff, it's good. But you guys, it's about that time. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Go enjoy this beautiful. Well, it's kind of shitty weather today. I had the neighbors cut the lawn. Great. I'm probably gonna go hit up some Fortnite. You know, I keep saying that I'm just like this great Fortnite player, but it's like, you know what, I'm getting better and better and better. Like these last couple days, I've been practicing and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you know, I'm getting fucking eliminated and shit, but it's like I'm like learning, I'm practicing new techniques, but instead of like practicing in like playground, I'm practicing like against fucking people, like real life fucking people trying to fucking murk you, and you know, I'm not that bad. On Friday, I am going to start my attempt for a Guinness World Record. I'm going to try to beat all of the Sega Genesis games in less than a year. Guinness World Record. And I'm going to start that on Friday. I'm going to take a day off for the telethon. And then Sunday I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to do that on Twitch though. I'm going to do that on YouTube. Because my computer runs like a lot better. It's like I'll stream off my PlayStation, but like if I'm going to be doing like emulators and Sega Genesis games, my computer runs a lot better through YouTube. So if people want to stop and watch that, and any donations during the, and this is the gentleman that I am for the fat lonely girls of Flametown. And you know what? It's not just for like pork and Flea. It's for all the fat lonely girls of Flametown. Any donations that I get on my stream on Friday, it goes directly for the lonely girls of Flametown because I'm just that nice of a guy. You guys have a great evening, afternoon. I have a Martini at Midnight podcast tonight for you, okay? So you guys have a great afternoon. Enjoy it. It's fat lady.